Greetings, Next Level Group leaders. We're coming to you from isolation. Me from my home, Steve from his. Want to let you know that our families are all healthy. We're praising God for that. But we have also been concerned about you, how you're doing in these recent weeks. We recognize that a number of you have had some pretty disruptive changes going on in your lives in response to COVID-19. And we can only imagine how challenging that must be in your personal situation. But even if personally you haven't been experiencing a lot of drastic changes to your rhythms, there are some new realities that we're all facing right now. So in response, we want to reach out to you to tell you about 4 ways that we will be equipping you with guidance and with some resources over the next number of months so that you can continue to invest in your next level group.
Before we get to those 4 ways, we just want to say how important your groups are in this season. The self-isolation, the lack of church and work and face-to-face interactions, these things will have an impact on us if they haven't already, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and the people in our groups, actually us as well, us leaders as well, we're encountering these challenges, unexpected challenges, distressing challenges, disruptive challenges. And they could be impacting our marriages and our parenting and our relationship with the Lord, our mental health, so much more. Our weekly group meetings are maybe more important now than ever.
I agree, Steve. This is a time that we do not want to give up meeting together. This is a crucial time. And currently, of course, we can't be there with one another, but we can still be there for one another. So it's seasons like this where I think the church can really get to be the church in one another's lives. This is where we have the opportunity to care for one another, to pray and encourage, support, and challenge one another during this new and difficult season. So whatever we do, our goal is always to make sure that no one is left behind.
That's right. And so we're currently not allowed to meet in person, which means that we need to make some shifts and start meeting online if we're going to not neglect to meet together, right? And really that brings us to our first resource that we want to share with you. Number one is we're going to be creating a 3-video series all about meeting online. The first 2 videos are going to be for you as group leaders, talking about, number one, the first video is all about technology. What technology, software do we use? Why use it? And how to use it effectively for that online group experience. We're going to need software to meet online and to do so effectively. So how do we do that well? And then the second video for you as leaders is going to be all about the authentic spiritual friendships and taking that authentic group experience online. How do we do that? Because the physical in-person experience is not the same as online experience. There's some similarities, but there's also some differences. So we need to be ready to adjust our leadership to reflect those differences and to continue to achieve that goal of authentic group meetings now online. So that's the first 2 videos for you as leaders. Now, the third video is actually for you to take to your group members, to maybe show the third video in your group time. And we think this would be valuable because the third video is all about tips for your group members to be able to engage effectively in that online group meeting. As a next level group, we want for every group member to be engaged. And these tips are going to help those group members engage in such a way that they are contributing to the group and also able to receive from the group so that we can all grow together in this really unprecedented season. We've been talking with some of our friends who have been doing this online group meeting for about 1.5 years now from the Military Christian Fellowship of Canada. They've got a next level group that has been meeting online, and they've shared some insights with us, as well as we've been doing some research. We're excited to share all of that with you. So check out this 3-video series. It's coming out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. That's our first way that we want to support you in this time.
Yeah, that's our first thing, is that mini series. The second thing we'd like to do is we'd like to send out a short video instruction to a key Bible passage. We would like to do that on a weekly basis, possibly on Fridays. Get that out to you so that you have a Bible passage that has something to do related to the experience that we're all going through right now. And this topical video will also be accompanied with a 1-page leader's guide to help you guide your group through a discussion on that particular topic.
That's great, Lyle. So we've got this weekly video series coming up and a leader's guide that goes along with it. What are some of the topics that we're going to cover in this weekly release?
Well, there's ideas like coping with isolation and loneliness and anxiety. Maybe another one on managing work and home life 24/7 for many of us right now. Responding to potential new relational tension because of that enclosed environment. Or maybe something about finances, trusting God at this time of potential anxiety about financial well being.
Yeah.
Those are some examples among many.
That's great. That's the second thing we want to do. The third way we want to support you as group leaders is we hope to just give you a phone call. You can expect a phone call from one of our next level team members sometime in the next couple of weeks. We want to call you because we care about you. We want to know how we can pray for you and pray for your group. We would really value 10 or 15 minutes of your time just to hear how you're doing so that we can better support you in this season. That's number three.
Number three. And number four, finally, we're going to continue to release our Level Up videos, which we've been doing monthly for about 7 months or so. And we want to continue to do that. And we're just going to change the topic, of course, to make it more applicable to the season we're all going through. And we just encourage you to check out these instructional videos. Hopefully they're helpful to you. Of course, give us any insights of topics you would like us to address, and we can do that as well. So those are the four things that we plan to give to you in the next little while.
That's right. Group leaders, we just want to say thank you. You are really on the front lines of what your group members are experiencing. You are the listening ear, the praying voice. You are the one investing in these people who are, along with you, responding to the realities of our time right now. So thank you. Thank you for pressing in. Thank you for investing. Thank you for pursuing. We're with you. We are alongside you, and we want to support you. So thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.